I'm Ann Wilsnack, and this is my friend Cindy Hansen. And we have another friend is an artist, and the three of us decided early in the year to do a big show on the first weekend of June. So we're hoping for good weather, of course. We know it's graduation weekend, but we thought it might be a fun weekend for families who had spent enough time with each other to come out and play in our garden. My garden I've been here for 40 years, so this garden continues to evolve and is quite beautiful in the spring, so I'm always wanting to share it with people. So I'm excited about that, and to share our art. And I make mobiles as well as some other things. And Cindy, what do you do?
And I make wreaths out of dried flowers that I grow and collect from other flower farmers in Helena. And I also make these nests, and they are knitted and felted, attached to branches, and then I embellish them with little treasures. And the idea came about one Easter when I thought about knitting some little Easter nests for my daughters, but they're in their 30s, and I thought they don't want these knitted nests, so then I just went from there and made them kind of whimsical.
They're quite fun. And I've been making mobiles for about 20 years. And my very first mobile is a metal circle with a metal circle inside of it. And this year I went, I have all these metal circles. I decided this was my iconic piece of art. And so I've been putting different things in the middle, certainly different hoops that I have, and having a lot of fun doing that. I also have lots of other mobiles. Some of them are made with beautiful gourds, others have sycamore bark in them, others have seed pods, and I'm also into making plastic mobiles. I'm particularly concerned about plastic on the planet, and so mobiles, they're sort of fun to make mobiles with because they have great colors and then they don't fade and they're hard to break. So unlike some of the other things I do, a plastic mobile will last for a really long time. And actually most of my other mobiles do too. I've had a leaf mobile stay in my bathroom, which of course gets humid and not so humid. You'd think things wouldn't last in there, but it's lasted for 8-10 years. So they're pretty fun. They also are biodegradable, so I think both Cindy and I really care about the planet, and so we are using things that we find, and then the plastic, I figure anything I put in a mobile isn't going to be in the ocean, at least for a while. So I'm trying to protect the world, and I want people to think about plastic use. It really worries me, and when we buy anything of this plastic, it's going to last into generations, and it tends to be toxic. So I think we need to be looking at alternatives for that. And one of the ways I want to wake people up into the amount of plastic that all of us are using all the time is by enjoying my whimsical plastic mobiles, made often from things I find that I think are pretty or cute or bright. But a lot of people think mobiles are for children. That you put that over the changing table and maybe over the crib, and that's what mobiles are for. But mobiles are great for adults, and they're calming. They are something that moves in your space. Older folks love them. My mother-in-law would always say, "Oh, I just love my what do you call it?" And I'd say my mobiles. And she'd spent time looking at her mobiles, and they were a non-electronic, non-animal thing that she would have had to change the cat box, that move and that change all the time. So I think they're a very useful tool. If you're sitting in front of a computer all the time, you might put a mobile in a place you can see it, so to rest your eyes. So they really are for everyone, not just for little kids. There's going to be a lot of opportunity to see a lot of different things on this day. Also an opportunity to walk through my gardens and enjoy the little pond in the background that's making music, and the flowers that will be blooming, and the trees that might still have a scent. So I really hope people have a special day. I see it almost as a happening. We want to serve tea and cookies and let people sit out here and enjoy conversation and look at what's available and hopefully bring things home that one or all of us have made. We're having a Art in the Garden event on the first weekend of June. It's the 3rd and 4th. It will be going both days from 11 to 4. So we hope you'll come and enjoy a cup of tea, enjoy time with friends that you can bring, enjoy walking around the gardens here, and also enjoy the work that we've done, the beautiful ceramics of Lois Neal, the beautiful nests and wreaths that Cindy's made, and my wonderful mobiles.